Let's get right to the action with the Be Prepared or BP class. This is a highly competitive class of mowers that are 20 horsepower and under. That's a lot of power on this tight technical track in Delaware, Ohio. 20 laps will go by quickly. Hang on for the ride.
And the culmination of a full season of racing has come to this in Be Prepared in the STA-BIL. U.S. Lawnmower Racing Association Keeps Gas Fresh Finals and the Delaware County Fairgrounds. I'm Jim Trado along with Bruce Kaufman, better known as Mr. Modal. You've been around for all 20 years, Bruce, and it's exciting to know these Be Prepared guys have been psyched since they rolled them out of the trailer.
Absolutely, Jim. And speaking of 20 years, Chuck Miller, the Boogie Woogie Man, 104 plus out of Marion, Ohio, in your pole position, 2,400 points, 20-year veteran.
Our point leaders get to be up front, and we know that Jason Brown's going to be in the mix as well. Bobby Cleveland in the race as well. Another Hall of Famer, Marty Callentine, is in this race. And it's time for the conversation to stop and the action to begin here and Be Prepared. We've got a green flag. We're racing.
Miller and Roman, Chuck and Ron, 2,400 points tied for the lead coming in. So let's see it unfold here in Ohio.
Prestigious race victory. National championship points also being decided here in Delaware, Ohio. That's Bobby Cleveland getting right in the middle of it all in that yellow STA-BIL sponsored mower.
They're returning lap speeds at 40.681 in practice, so 40 miles an hour on this track at the Delaware County Fairgrounds, home of the Little Brown Jug, America's premier harness race here in the Buckeye State.
Chuck Miller in the number 104 plus has a lead on Ronald Roman. They've been racing for the points title all year long. They came in tied. Advantage currently to Chuck Miller very early on in this 20-lap headliner.
Overhead V-twin engines, 20 horsepower. Chuck Miller, Ron Rollman, Jason Brown, Bobby Cleveland, Glenn Van Epps. They're going to be inches from each other because they know how they drive and they know each other so well.
So it's a matter of getting the weight down on those rear tires. Notice one thing on our leader, Chuck Miller, he's actually lifted the front wheels off the ground off of turn number 2. And you see that he's sitting way back in his seat, but Ron Rollman here has elbows up. He's sitting right over top dead center on that mower deck. Working for him, he's hanging on to second with a great battle for third here. That yellow machine of Bobby Cleveland about to be heard from here.
Chuck Miller's so calm in that seat, Jim. He's just cool as a cucumber.
Racing Jason Brown going where no man has, way up in the turf. Way to the outside goes Racing Jason now, right behind this pair.
Nice move there by Cleveland passing.
Bobby Cleveland into second now, Rollman back to third.
I'm liking Glenn Van Epps. Got a lot of horsepower, turning really nice lap times at 39.006. Watch Glenn Van Epps.
Van Epps in the 14M out of Michigan, right in that battle for third. It's really shaping up as Bobby Cleveland's gapped a bit. But look at his left front tire. Cleveland's got an issue. And we're going to go caution. Cleveland, unfortunately, his day is going to come to an end after running second. What a bad break for Bobby. We're back to action in the Be Prepared run to the finish line. The STA-BIL Keeps Gas Fresh Finals underway. 104, Chuck Miller does get the lead back and into turn 1 alone. But man, look at that battle for second, Bruce.
Battle for second, and also a nice mid-pack race happening. Larry Jones, our face loop Rookie of the Year, Fresh Face Award winner, and of course the legend George Herron in 7th place, just turned a lap speed of 40.488 mid-pack racing.
Racing Jason on the outside here looking in. He's got the mean eyes at the front of that mower. He was trying to eyeball second. Now he's dropped to 4th in 1/2 a lap. Wow, what great racing.
A lot of power. You can just hear it. You can feel the power in this BP class. Jason Brown looking strong, Rollman, Van Epps, and of course Jared Callentine is here with the Arkansas Lawnmower Racing Association coming on down. So special shout out to our Arkansas buddies.
And you've got 20 states represented here, Bruce, and the country of Canada. 120 racers came here. Where can they find out more info about the U.S. Lawnmower Racing Association?
Let'sMow.com. Check us out. The mow, the merrier, Jim.
They're mowing them down here, and Chuck Miller leading the way in Be Prepared at the Delaware County Fairgrounds at the culmination of a 15-race national tour that comes here for the national finals, and Chuck Miller eyeballing the points and the race win here. He's got him undercover right now. He's got him covered right now, but look at this battle for second. It's not over yet. Racing Jason, an orange machine, has caught to the backside again of the guy running in second. That's Ron Rollman, who's trying to find himself a national championship.
And if that's how they finish, that will be the order of the U.S. Points Championships. It all comes down to this right here. Everybody running real clean, no mistakes, and hopefully no mechanical problems either.
And the track conditions are changing here, Bruce. We see a little bit dry on the backstretch. It's real tacky going into turn 1, and this is where the critical move has to be made to win this race to the finish line. But right now, Rollman has his way with Racing Jason behind him in second.
Yeah, real good race here. Track conditions were really good all day long, and it's tacking up a little bit between turn 3 and 4, so it's to the racer's advantage. You're getting a lot of nice speed and traction.
Chuck Miller now into lap traffic. No doubt that'll close his gap momentarily. Nearly stops in turn 2. But look how much he gets on the pedal. And I've talked about that front end being light and happy. He's certainly making it work here in the 104.
A little bit of bumping, but Miller knows how to handle it. He's just so calm in that seat, Jim. 20 years of experience.
Into lap traffic, the white helmet, red machine is our race leader. Chuck Miller out of Ohio came into this race as the national points lead, tied with the gentleman running second, Ron Rollman, but Rollman's been battling for second all race long.
I'm also liking Craig Jones out of Michigan. Jones, a sophomore, running real nice back in 8th place right now. So Craig Jones, Larry's little boy, looking good.
A lot of great racing all the way around this racetrack, and we now see the white flag one more time around with a 3-wide look there. Race leader Chuck Miller in heavy traffic. We'll see if that does play here as he built a nice advantage here in this final circuit to run his way to the finish line. He's earned the chance to be the national champion and start up front, and he'll finish there. The championship, the points, and the race go to Chuck Miller.
Vindication from last year.
Indeed. Here's how they finished in the race. Ron Rollman finishes second, Jason Brown third, Glenn Van Apps fourth, and would you believe that's how they'll finish in the National Points Championship? Those top 4 racers all season long have been at top of their game. Let's hear from Chuck Miller, who's won them both.
The only driver that has been to all 20 of these events to win on the 20th anniversary. Chuck Miller, you did it in convincing style.
This is the first STA-BIL finals I've been able to finish in the last 4 years. We've broken stuff. Got a lot of people to thank. Can't forget my wife for letting me do this. I mean, she puts up with a lot. If I'm missing a bolt somewhere, she tells me where to put it. It's can't believe it. 20 years ago when I went to the first race, drove 300 miles, took a chance to go to Chicago and have some fun, won my first BP championship. 20 years ago, I come back and win it with some strength.